if you started writing songs, writing stories, playing an instrument, whatever, okay, you might find that you you procrastinate and then you play video games or you watch YouTube videos instead, right? Very easily, and that's a very common problem. Okay, I'm going to offer you the solution as well. All right, now it requires a little bit of sacrifice though. Okay, so I warned you. Okay, but just give this a try. Okay, so if you want to learn something, okay, let's say, yeah, learning an instrument, let's say you're learning piano, okay, if you're trying to do something like that, I want you to think about how easy it is right now for you to do that thing. Okay, so how easy is it for you to play piano? Okay, right now it actually might be every time you want to play, you have to take it out of its case. You need to take the stand out. You need to make sure it's properly screwed in, and then you need to put it onto the actual stand. Then you need to plug it in properly because it's like electronic. Okay, think about how many steps that actually took. Think about how much resistance there actually was before that as well. And then that took maybe what, like 5 minutes, and it was just very annoying. And then you can finally start. Okay, see where I'm getting at here? This video is called Make It Easy because the thing that you might be pursuing, there might be a lot of resistance behind it. Okay, and a lot of that comes from the actual environment that thing is in. Okay, if you make the environment almost like revolving around it, or better yet, just make it extremely accessible, then that's the best thing you can do. Okay, and in fact, building on top of that, if you find that, let's say, you love watching YouTube videos, and let's say your TV or your computer, right, what you can do to add a layer of resistance, so then you're more inclined to, let's say, play piano. You could actually just this sounds super childish, all right, but genuinely, if you struggle with practicing, then you might need some stupid advice. Okay, so honestly, just unplug the computer. All right, every time you want to use the computer, make sure it's unplugged first, right, and then you have to plug it back in and then turn it all on. Okay, so every time you switch it off, take out the plug. Okay, obviously safely, make sure it's shut down, because then you actually might damage the computer, but shut it down properly, then take the plug out. And every time you want to use it, that means you have to put in the plug. It's a little bit of resistance, but it will work. Okay, because you are defined by your own environment. Okay, if you, let's say, if you have, well, we'll change whatever that project is that you're working on. It could even be you want to work on a story, you want to write a story. Well, imagine your room, your bedroom, let's say. Okay, first walk in, actually no, don't make it your bedroom. That's a bad idea. If you can, whatever you're working on, don't make it your bedroom. Okay, if you have to, that's fine, but try to make sure that wherever you are sleeping, okay, wherever your place of relaxation is, it's not the same as like your workplace. Otherwise your brain is like it's conflicting, it does not work, and it makes you feel very stressed. Put it in a different room, okay, wherever you work. But basically, or yeah, but practice whatever it is. Okay, let's say in the living room, if it is writing a story, make sure that everything is in order. Let's say you love writing it like digitally. Okay, make sure your laptop is all in place, you have water beside you, you have everything you need. All right, like let's say even a notebook. All right, everything, you have everything there already, instead of, you know, what you normally do is probably you have to actually take it out, then you have to open a Word document, maybe even have to think about the titles, maybe you have to also do this and this and this and this. Okay, set it up for yourself beforehand. Okay, even if it's like, oh, the night before, you know, I want to write a story tomorrow. Okay, I know I have some time here, so I want to write it there. Right, what if you even planned out just a little bit, like what you might want to write about, then you use something which is really cool. Okay, now you can note it down normally like a normal person, or you can do it like me, which I started pretty recently. Okay, it's something called a commonplace book. Okay, now, this is normally used for like almost philosopher types, all right? But a commonplace book is basically where you write down all your ideas, all your inspiration, anything you find interesting, any quotes, anything someone said to you that resonated with you. You can make it yours. It's almost like a diary, right? But it's not just your personal experiences. It's quite literally just everything, I mean, kind of is a diary at that point. Yeah, it's basically a diary, right? You want to use a commonplace book. That way you can note everything down, okay, no matter where you are, especially like even if you're in bed, make sure to have it with you if you can, all right? If you don't know what it is, just search it up. Okay, it's very easy, but just write down everything on the commonplace book. I think it is extremely useful. I think you will find a lot of use in it as well. I have personally, all right, especially with videos as well. I know I have a better idea of the direction I want to take with the channel and with these videos, okay? And I'm passing on that wisdom to you because I think we are alike, especially if you have come this far. If you've come this far, that means you're probably in like 90% or 90 percentile, yes, of people who have, no, 1 percentile. Basically, you are in like the 1% of like viewers because people can't usually get this far without seeing flashy TikTok edits, okay? But you're here. I'm very grateful for you being here as well, all right? But I would suggest, yes, try to use a commonplace book. It can just be something like an A5 book. Like, this is what I use. In fact, it's the other one that I use over there, but it's still A5, same size, right? But yes, I am now, I'll end the video here, okay? That's all the advice I wanted to give you, okay? Well, I'm gonna go now. If you found this video really helpful, you can subscribe. If you didn't find it helpful, you don't need to subscribe, obviously. Even leave a dislike, okay? Genuinely. Or let me know any video ideas that you may want me to cover, okay? And I will see you later. Bye-bye.